got a tripod, so I thought I would try it out so I'm not filming with a shaky hand. We'll see how that goes. I also am filming today without my brace on or having my head supported, so just trying to challenge myself. It is difficult for me, so I'm going to keep this short. But I just wanted to share a really big win for me this past week. I have had a really traumatic experience, to be honest, with seeing a lot of physicians and healthcare providers over the past year. And I think being a patient now who's been chronically ill and trying to understand what's going on with my body and having to navigate through the healthcare system just gave me a completely different perspective than when I was a medical student. I just feel like I've learned so much more as a patient this year in so many ways. And I just empathize so much more with patients and understand what it means to be a physician who truly listens and how important that is. But anyways, all of that kind of difficulty aside, I had an incredible appointment with a physiatrist. So that is a doctor that is physical medicine and rehabilitation. And he knew so much about the C-spine and examined me and knew about Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, tested me for hypermobility, which it seems like I land on the spectrum, and just was so kind and knew so many next steps, knew what regenerative medicine was. He does a lot of injection-based therapies himself, and it was honestly so refreshing to have a doctor that listened to me and knew what I was talking about and believed what I was saying and believed my symptoms. And I hadn't slept for days leading up to that appointment because I was so anxious about going to another doctor's appointment. And that just helped me so much, like having a good experience. And then I also saw a neurologist who was so kind, and together I think that I'm going to be getting hopefully some additional answers from the Canadian healthcare system. So far, all my doctors for CCI are in the States. So I feel like I'm learning so much about both systems and kind of the doctors that might have more of an understanding of the upper neck. And for me personally, I know that everyone's different, but for me personally, seeing a physiatrist has been a game changer so far. So just wanted to share that. It was just so nice to have that amazing interaction with my doctor. Very good. Let's see if that works. Okay, here we go. Physiatry was a doctor that I hadn't yet interacted with in Canada, and for me personally, the physiatrist might have known the most about the upper cervical neck for me, and I wanted to share that. I think physiatrists might be a huge player when it comes to helping patients get diagnosed or understanding neck issues. Yeah, so for me, I am still going to be pursuing regenerative medicine therapy injections in the States, but I'm also going to have my imaging sent to a neurosurgeon as well, and it's being read to by a neuroradiologist first. So we'll see what happens there.